creatives? Your girl Faye here, back with another one. Yeah, dig. Today we're gonna be straight up DTF print. We're gonna DTF print. We're gonna go from the software to the hardware. Yeah, dig. We're gonna be printing on the R2880. I have been rocking with it for about I'm not even sure, maybe like a week and a half, 2 weeks. I've been doing my nightly maintenance on it, keeping up with her. She's been holding me down. I just printed this image. Hold on, let me get her right. Just a second ago, because you know I like to keep her purring and whatnot. So we're gonna press, we're gonna print, cure, and press DTF all in this video. So you want to stick around to see that? Rock with me. Yeah, dig. And yeah, that's 15,000 back there. What I'm gonna do with the 15,000 is go ahead and I got her lines clear, so now I'm trying to get her back to a regular printer and just ship her to a new owner. You know what I'm saying? So that's what's going on with the 15,000. And update, I have another printer on the way. I have a R3000 on the way. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with that yet, but when it come in, we'll see. Yeah, dig. So y'all hold on to after the intro, and we're gonna do a little bit of printing, my friend. Yeah, dig. Folks, so first things first, you're gonna need a rip software. So I have AccuRip. On my laptop I got version 10.2. On my desktop I got 10.3. I just gotta update this version, but honestly it's working for me, so I might not even update it because it's working with what I got. But anywho, first thing you want to do, you want to go in here, you want to open, grab your image. I'm gonna grab a dope little Spider-Man situation. We're gonna be printing on A3 plus paper, which is 13 by 19. We'll make a t-shirt. I'm gonna make it for myself. So I'm gonna make the image pretty big. Probably gonna do about, I like to do like 12.5 across, yo. Like, I like it huge. So that's the image we're gonna use. First thing I like to do is go to view, template. And what you wanna do, you wanna make your template the same size as your paper. I have templates that I've saved already. So I got 13 by 19, 8.5 by 11, and then I have 11 by 17. So like I said, we're gonna do 13 by 19. I hit apply, okay. Then you wanna come back and change it up here as well to 13 by 19. So boom. Then I like to bring it, I don't like it right at the top. I like to bring it down just a little bit. So yeah. Right there is good. I like to center it. Go ahead and mirror it. Like I said, I want it 12.5 width and equal proportion. That means it's gonna stay true to size. If you do that, if you put it on false, you can stretch it a little bit more freely. All right, so that might be too big. Let's do 12. Yeah, let's do that. Like so. Boom, boom, boom. True. I don't mess with nothing down here. Make sure this all say what it's supposed to say, top to top. Then I go over the printer. Make sure R2880. I click on it. But it's got the list of printers that you can use, which is a lot. And then you go find your port. Mine is USB. So there it is. Check paper size off. The resolution for color and white, I'm doing 1440 on both. Feeding by the sheet, bi-directional, wave off. I got my dot size is mixed. Right now I got the color set on 22 and the white set on 40. And let me see, I think that's about it. So you can always see, like, this is show you the colors and everything. We're gonna put on the black shirt, so that give me a good preview what it's gonna look like right there. And this is what the back white layer is gonna look like if you want to see that. But yeah, from there you go to you right click on it, or you can go up here and do it too. But I just usually like to right click, print. Now right here, when you get to this page, you want to unclick white plus color, add one to your color settings, and then recheck white plus color. You gotta, you know what I'm saying, make sure you do that now, because if not, it ain't gonna print right. So from here, you just click print. So let's go over to the printer before we hit print, so we can see that process. Yeah, dig. All right, ladies and gentlemen. All right, so now that we're at the printer, first thing first, what I have, I put whatever size paper I'm using, I put a stack of, whatever size film that I'm using, I put a stack of like a printer paper in the feeder, so I can feed my film one at a time, but have some support back here. So that's how, because if not, yes, I ran into the issue, you put it in, it don't print, because this, but anyway, that's how I've been getting it to work for me. It's not been a big deal at all, because even if it feeds through a couple times, like on the third time, it'll start printing, no problem. So right now I have A3 plus, I got like a stack in here, I don't even know, it's probably like 10, 15, maybe 20 sheets, I don't know. But then I get my A3 film. Alright, oh, that's not too dark now. But yeah, so I put the film in there. Next thing I do, open this up. I haven't got my tray yet. Jason, if you're listening, the reason I ain't got my tray yet, I don't know if I have room for it. And I don't know if I'm going to keep the printer here. So wherever I move it to, I want to make sure it's going to be stationary there. I can put my tray there, everything be good. Yeah, it is. But I'm coming for it, man. But for right now, we going to MacGyver hood thing made up. You know how we do. Yeah, it did. Sublimation box on that thing. I'm going to go ahead and click print. And it's going to go ahead and talk to the printer. And yeah, once it starts printing, I'll be back. Alright, so we went ahead and we started to print. I forgot to hit record, but it couple times it fed the film back through without printing anything. I had too many sheets of copy paper in the back, so I told you it's really finicky. So I took some of the sheets off, and now it's running. So it's just little stuff like that. Hey, man, excuse the jiggling, cause the printer making the table shake. It's over here twerking it. That's not good with the shake. I'm sorry, y'all. I won't have you hear this that long, but she's printing. I don't know if y'all can see that, but yep, she's still going. So we're gonna go ahead and let that print out. See how it turns out. Yeah, it is. We still printing and we still twerking. We still moving, still going. I should have timed this, so that's my bad. That was my initial idea was to time it, but I didn't. But I can say that it. Hold on, I got Reba playing in the background. Yep, I see it, Reba. Anywho, I was supposed to time it, y'all. I forgot to time it. I can tell you that it's faster than this XP 15,000. This is a pretty big image, 12 by almost 17. So we're getting close to the end. We'll time it next time. Yeah. All right, y'all. So it's done printing. Let's see how it went. Now this part is always scary because I'm known to touch it. Try to grab the better corners. Nice. Now this is color 22, white 40. When I first started, I was putting way too much color. I was at color like 60. It was so dark. But I found like 20, 40. Nice crisp image. Nice. The light hitting it, so you can't really see the white, but I promise you it's coated. There you go. Nice coat of white on the back. Next thing we got to do is powder it. So let me put it down before I mess it up. And then we can powder. Yeah, it did. Alright, so I let it dry for like a good 10 minutes. Now we're gonna powder it. It probably ain't even been 10 minutes. Probably it's been like 8 minutes. I don't know, but I don't powder it right away, and I don't let it go too long. So I wait between like 8 and 10 minutes. Hold up, I'm curing another transfer. All right, so this is my little powder bin. Wrap my transfer. I layer on there like so. I got my powder in this little Ray Dunn type, you know, made tea situation. And also, this is probably gonna be another video, but I got, let me be careful opening it. I got black powder too, which I haven't tried yet, but I'm not gonna try it right now. It's gonna be a whole nother video. We're gonna do black versus white powder. But it doesn't matter if you're black or white. Alright. So then I just take it and I sprinkle a little bit, you know what I mean, to cover that thing. It's kind of like seasoning food. You know when it's enough. Alright. Then I just lift it up. Make sure all of it's covered. This is just a drawer from one of my little chests. I just keep the top drawer to powder. Alright, so everything's covered on here. Knock everything to the bottom so I can get in here and grab a corner. Do a little light shake, and then I like to just flicker a little bit, and she's nicely powdered. Next will be the curing stage. Yeah, it is. Alright, so over at the heat press, and when you're curing, it does create a lot of film, so make sure you're in a well ventilated area. Right now I got my heat press. I moved my room around, so my heat press is just closer to, closer to the window, and I open the window, and you know, just until I find alternative, you know, venting situations or whatever. But anywho, so just be careful. Wear a mask, honestly. That's the best protection, to wear goggles and a mask when you're dealing with this powder and the chemicals. So just, you know, use it at your own risk, but remember to protect yourself. Get you some PPE. Yeah. But anywho, right now I have my heat press set at 330 for 160 seconds. I have it adjusted. I have the pressure. I have the pressure adjusted so it doesn't completely close, and it just hovers. I don't know if you can tell, but there is a gap. There's a gap. It's not touching the bottom. So it's adjusted where I wanted it to be adjusted. After I powder my transfer, I just let it sit for like, you know, 3 to 5 minutes. It is. So here we are again. Cool little amazing Spider-Man. Like I said, this is 330. Temperature is 330 degrees. The time is 160 seconds. So, and it's hovering. I'm not closing this all the way. Just let it hover over the image. Do not let your heat press go all the way down. The closer you are, the quicker it'll cure though. So, but you don't want it to touch. I've had it happen. I had to wipe glue off the top of my heat press. But as long as you get it while it's hot, it usually just wipes right off. Just some other stuff. Clean, crisp prints here. Dope stuff I'm playing around. Look at the black Willy Wonka. But yeah. So yeah, we're gonna let this do its thing, and we'll be back once it's cured. Yeah, it is. Alright, so we done curing. When I lift it up, I like to lift it up slow. Ooh, my heat press sounds terrible. find out if you lift it up too fast, it has a tendency to kind of like bounce up a little bit, and that's when it'll stick to the top of your heat press. So, but let's see how it did. Let's see. Let's see if I can show you all the texture. But it's, you know, fresh off the press. If you can touch it without smearing it, you know you've done it right. But you want to see the texture of like a orange peel. It's not. But yeah, you want it to have that texture right there, like an orange peel, like an orange. That looks good. All right, so the next thing to do is press it. Yeah, it is. All right, so I got my heat press set at 300 for 12 seconds. First thing I like to do is go ahead and lint roll my Cameo. You know what I'm talking about? Put some pressure on that thing. A little bit more. I like heavy pressure on mine when I'm pressing. Boom, that's perfect. A little pre-press. See, I had a little bit of glue on my heat press from messing up earlier. So I had some glue up there which just transferred to my shirt. But hey, it's my shirt. So it's all good. Alright. So she got that. I'm gonna lay a transfer down. That looks pretty good, if I do say so myself. Alright, for the first press, I like to use my Teflon sheet. Shout out to Marcella's Way. She sent me this in the mail because I ain't have one. My girl. So I'm going to go ahead and press this for 12 seconds at 300 degrees. No need to cut, you know. Y'all can wait for that, right? It is a cold pill. But I'll press something else while we're waiting for that. So, cold pill, let her cool down. Alright, looks pretty good. 12 seconds. While that's doing that, I'm a cold peel my situation here. Okay, so forgive me, guys. I cold peeled the Spider-Man. That's what turned out. Nice, bright, vibrant colors. But after you cold peel it, you want to come back. You want to bring that thing back, right? It's so soft, y'all. Ooh. So that's when you want to get more of a matte finish on it. You want to come back and press it with some parchment paper. And you can come back and press it with the Teflon sheet, but that's going to give it more of a glossiness. So this is going to give it a matte finish. Yeah, did. You matte like that better. You know what I'm talking about? Excuse me. All right, here we go. Ooh, nice. Nice. Yeah. I might wear this today. I'm going to do the same to this shirt. Same thing, it was a cold peel. Repress that thing like so, you know. Like so, you know. I gotta go the whole 12 seconds, you know. If you don't want to, dope by default. I can't help it. Yeah, it is. So, alright, folks, that's all I got for you. Show you what the final result was. The amazing Spider-Man. Is he a man or is he a spider? We don't know. Let's do it. Let's stretch. Let's stretch around. And that's what we gonna do. Just me and you. Let's stretch. Stretching that thing. You think? You tell me. It's an R2880. Look at that. Nice little prints. If you need any DTF Suppliers, ink, powder films. I got links in my description for different DTF vendors you can hit up that I use. This is the other one, which I could have did this in vinyl, but it was quicker to do it in DTF. Why weed if you don't have to? Why weed? All right, so that's all I got for you. Your girl Faye, you did designs, holla at me. I'm out like a light.